Gary, baby.
Good morning, Gary.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning in the U.S. Wednesday. A beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news. Y'all, former employees, honey, of Kevin Hart, y'all are now speaking out, honey, about Heartbeat. Now, that's a comedian's production company. After the company filed in February, y'all, a lawsuit against former employees Eric Eddings and Mr. Leslie Guan, alleging y'all breach of contract, unfair business practices, and y'all misappropriation of trade secrets. Now, Eddings and Guan, y'all, have denied that they misused confidential information as they move forward with their own podcast venture. Now, a former Heartbeat employee who is not part of the lawsuit told the Daily Mail that the legal action seemed personal. That person said, quote, I think that Leslie and Eric are almost certainly in the right, the former employee said. Now, they're both very smart. They are straight shooters, and they said they think that they saw the writing on the wall in terms of the direction the company was going. Now, the former employee added, y'all, that some staff members were shocked by the layoffs at Heartbeat, while others believed, y'all, that the company needed to shrink following changes in the entertainment industry, I should say. They said, quote, content pullback is real. That's what that former employee said. Now, Hart's former executive assistant, Ms. Maisha Shakes, also weighed in, saying that she was not shocked to see the former staffers beefing with the company. Now, she said, quote, it's just unfortunate that a business relationship has to get ruined over somebody being greedy. How much money do you have to have until you say it's enough? Now, Hart spoke about the company's recent downsizing during the interview. Now, he added, y'all, that it would not he would do a movie he would not do a movie without the Heartbeat production. Now, the actors also dealing, y'all, with the backlash over that the roast of Kevin Hart, the Netflix special produced by Heartbeat. Now, after the comedian Tony, how you say his name, Hinchcliffe, was criticized for a joke about George Floyd, they said Hart said the moment happened during a live show. He said, quote, it's a live production, Kevin said. He said, I'm not compromising the live production for a reaction of what? He said, what do you want me to do? He said, I'm going to drag the man off the stage. And they said Shakes was not satisfied with the response. And he said, we wanted him to stand up for the black culture, and we can't even get an apology out of him. So
that wasn't the time or place for that. Like Kevin said, that wasn't the time or place for that.
You don't think so? You don't think it should have?
Not during a live broadcast, no.
What? Ricky, would you have interrupted a live broadcast? If, like, say, if the Special K would have got on stage and said something
like
crazy?
something went terribly wrong, I probably would have got up and smoothed it over it the least, and then maybe spoke about it afterwards. But just making sure that I didn't ruin the show.
Yeah, well,
but at the same time, kind of stop and say, we ain't going in that direction now. Keep going. Go to the next show.
Yeah.
Like when you be doing, go to the next story. Go. Keep it moving. Yeah.
Exactly. Well, they still upset with Kevin Hart, so we're going to see how this all turns out, though, honey, because it's really a very serious thing that they're still angry about the George Floyd situation. All right, moving on in other celebrity news, y'all. Los Angeles courtroom, y'all, has delivered another setback to Bill Cosby. Now, they're saying that the 88-year-old comedian's request for a new trial was rejected by the Los Angeles Superior Court Judge Bradley Phillips, upholding a jury verdict, stemming from the allegation made by Miss Donna Martsinger. Now, Miss Martsinger, she's 84 years old. She said that Bill Cosby drugged and sexually assaulted her in 1972. A jury previously sided with her in the civil case, awarding damages of a reported $19.25 million. Now, USA Today placed the total of at $59.25 million, citing $40 million in punitive damages in addition, y'all, to the award. Now, Phillips ruled, y'all, that Cosby had not shown trial problems serious enough to call the verdict into question, according to the report. Now, they're saying that the jury also said that the damages were not unreasonably high and that the jurors had enough evidence, y'all, to connect Cosby's conduct to Martsinger's harm. Now, Ms. Martsinger alleged, y'all, that she first, y'all, met Bill Cosby while she was working as a server at a restaurant that he frequented. She said that while going with him to one of his shows, he gave her some good wine and a pill that she believed was an aspirin. She alleged, y'all, that she later faded in and out of consciousness before waking up at his mansion in only her underwear. So, Cosby denied the account and also denied the accusation or whatever, but girl, they're going to get this man every penny. I mean,
when I tell you, that's if a woman is drunk and fine as hell, I'm not going to touch her. Because half of the turn on is her wanting you.
Exactly. That's what I don't get.
Half of the turn on is her wanting you.
Right.
If you touch a woman and she ain't in her right mind, you a predator.
Right.
Yeah.
Say that, Ricky.
You know what I'm saying? I done had a chick pass
I
out
was
on
gonna
me
say
before.
that, but I didn't know if we could talk about that or not.
Yeah, we can talk about it. Yeah, Gary got the girl drunk, had the margaritas flowing at Houston's or whatever.
Yeah.
But being respectful. Get in the shower. I'm talking about watch that girl whole body and didn't even look. Put her on a T-shirt, took her to the guest room and tucked her in. That's it for the night. Ain't nobody can do none of that. What you? How do you do? You can go get a blow up doll if you doing that.
Right.
Yeah.
Just
you
be
touch-
decent. Be a
touch
decent
something
person.
that can't respond. Sex is between two people, not
Right.
one.
Yeah.
That's real predatory. And predatory behavior and people that do stuff like that, man. You a weird. If anybody ever done that, you a weirdo
Yeah.
and should be put in jail.
And quickly, she said she thought he gave her aspirin. Well, girl, did you have a headache and you asked for aspirin, or did you just take a pill because he gave it to you? I don't know. But anyway, now that said and did, y'all know what time it is.
Sha-la-la.
Hey.
La 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 la, baby.
Oh.
Yes, the color today is one of my favorite colors. My color today, y'all, is aubergine. On the high end, you say aubergine, and on the low end, you say beautiful brownish purple. That's your color for
Now,
today.
you said brownish purple?
You have a brownish purple, yes, almost like a fading eggplant.
All right, then. Y'all give it up for Gary with the T.